the world's greatest unsolved mysteries. From fiery craters to ancient stone enigmas, these 10 mind-boggling locations have stumped scientists for decades. Ever heard of the door to hell in Darvaza or the perfectly cut Naslaa stone? Buckle up for an adventure as we explore radioactive lakes, mysterious stone balls, and even crystal caves. Join us as we unravel the secrets behind these puzzling places, one mystery at a time. Let's embark on this thrilling journey together. The Plain of Jars, nestled amidst the rugged terrain of Laos, stands as a testament to ancient mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Spread across the upland valleys and lower foothills of the Jiangquang Plateau, this megalithic archaeological landscape is adorned with thousands of enigmatic stone jars, each whispering tales of a bygone era. Dating back to as early as 1240 to 1660 BC, these massive cylindrical jars, ranging in height from 1 to 3 meters, have baffled archaeologists and historians alike. French researcher Madeleine Colani was among the first to delve into the mysteries of the Plain of Jars in the 1930s. She proposed a connection between the jars and ancient burial practices, a theory later bolstered by excavations revealing human remains, burial goods, and ceramics surrounding the jar clusters. The landscape of the Plain of Jars is a tapestry woven with legends and local folklore. According to Lao legends, the jars were crafted by a race of giants ruled by King Kun Chung, who allegedly used them to brew and store vast quantities of rice beer to celebrate victory in battle. Another local tale suggests that the jars were molded from natural materials, such as clay and sand, and fired in a massive kiln housed within a cave at Site 1. The enigmatic carvings adorning some of the jars add another layer of intrigue to this ancient puzzle. Most of the jars are undecorated, but a single jar at Site 1 boasts a bas-relief carving depicting a human figure known as the Frogman. Parallels have been drawn between this carving and ancient rock paintings found in Guangxi, China, dating back to 500 BC 200 AD, further deepening the mystery surrounding the origins and purpose of these stone monuments. The Plain of Jars has not escaped the ravages of time and conflict. Between 1964 and 1969, during the Secret War, the area was heavily bombed by the United States Air Force, leaving behind a legacy of destruction and unexploded ordnance. The presence of these deadly remnants has posed a significant challenge to archaeological research and has restricted access to many parts of the landscape. Despite the obstacles, researchers continue to uncover clues about the ancient civilizations that once inhabited the region. Excavations conducted by Lao and Japanese archaeologists have shed light on the burial practices of the Plain of Jars people, revealing evidence of cremation, secondary burials, and grave goods. The Nazca lines, etched into the arid landscape of the Nazca Desert in southern Peru, stand as a testament to ancient creativity and ingenuity. Created between 500 BC and 500 AD by removing surface rocks to expose lighter-colored soil underneath, these geoglyphs come in various forms, including straight lines and figurative designs of animals and plants. The purpose of these enigmatic creations has puzzled scholars for decades, with theories ranging from religious symbolism to astronomical calendars. Scholars have proposed various interpretations of the purpose of the Nazca lines, ranging from astronomical observatories to religious symbols. Paul Kosak and Maria Rica suggested an astronomical connection, positing that the lines functioned as markers for celestial events like solstices. Others, like Johann Reinhard, believe the lines were part of religious rituals related to water worship, essential for agricultural success in the desert environment. Alternative theories, including claims of extraterrestrial influence, popularized by authors like Erich von Däniken, suggest that the Nazca lines were created by ancient astronauts or served as landing sites for UFOs. However, these ideas lack scientific evidence and are widely dismissed by scholars. Recent discoveries, such as new geoglyphs found with the aid of drones, continue to expand our understanding of the Nazca culture and its remarkable achievements. Ongoing research by archaeologists and anthropologists aims to unravel the mysteries of the Nazca lines and shed light on the civilization that created them. In conclusion, the Nazca lines represent one of the world's most intriguing archaeological mysteries. As scholars continue to study and interpret these ancient creations, they offer a window into the beliefs, practices, and achievements of the Nazca people. enriching our understanding of human history and culture. The Hessdalen lights, mysterious and captivating, have intrigued observers in rural central Norway since the 1930s. These unidentified lights manifest in various forms, ranging from bright white to yellow or red, and can appear both above and below the horizon. They exhibit erratic behavior, sometimes moving swiftly or swaying slowly, while at other times, they hover in place for extended periods. Efforts to understand the Hessdalen lights have been ongoing since the 1980s, with projects like Project Hessdalen and the establishment of the Hessdalen Automatic Measurement Station, Hessdalen AMS. Despite these efforts, there is no consensus on their origin, leading to a range of hypotheses. A more recent hypothesis proposes that the lights are formed by a cluster of Coulomb crystals in a plasma generated by the ionization of air and dust by alpha particles during radon decay. This theory accounts for various observed properties of the lights, including their oscillation, geometric structure, and light spectrum. Additionally, some researchers suggest that piezoelectricity generated by specific rock strains, particularly those containing quartz grains, could contribute to the phenomenon. Piezoelectricity occurs when certain crystals, like quartz, generate an electric charge under mechanical stress. Further research has explored the interaction of ion acoustic and dusty acoustic waves with low-frequency geoelectromagnetic waves in dusty plasmas, offering insights into the formation of clusters of light balls observed in the Hessdalen lights. This model explains the presence of geometrical structures within the lights and provides a mechanism for their ejection at high velocities. Fairy circles, enigmatic circular patches devoid of vegetation surrounded by rings of lush grass, occur in the arid grasslands of the Namib Desert in southern Africa and parts of the Pilbara in Western Australia. Despite extensive study, their formation remains a puzzle. Various theories have been proposed, including the activities of termites and vegetation patterns resulting from competition between grasses. In Africa, fairy circles stretch inland about 160 kilometers, from Angola to the northwestern Cape Province of South Africa. They were first formally recognized in the 1920s, though they have likely been observed for much longer. In 2014, similar circles were discovered in the Pilbara region of Western Australia. One hypothesis suggests that termite activity, particularly by species like Sammotermes alocaris, contributes to fairy circle formation. These termites create barren circles by consuming vegetation and burrowing in the soil, allowing water to percolate and accumulate underground, promoting grass growth around the circle. Another theory posits that vegetation patterns arise naturally from competition between grasses, with resource competition causing barren spots that are maintained as nutrient reservoirs for surrounding grasses. Recent studies have explored hydrological feedbacks and abiotic weathering of soil surfaces as potential causes. Additionally, the Himba people of northern Namibia attribute the circles to the actions of gods or spirits, incorporating them into their agricultural practices for grazing and protection of young cattle. Despite these theories, the true cause of fairy circles remains elusive, with ongoing research aimed at unraveling their mysteries and understanding their role in these ecosystems. The Cave of the Crystals, also known as the Giant Crystal Cave, is a remarkable natural wonder located in Nazca, Chihuahua, Mexico, connected to the Nazca mine at a depth of 300 meters. This cavern contains some of the largest natural crystals ever found, predominantly composed of selenite, a form of gypsum. Discovered in April 2000 by miners Juan and Pedro Sanchez, the cave's crystal chamber is approximately 109 meters long and has a volume of 5,000 to 6,000 cubic meters. The largest crystal measures 11.40 meters in length, with a volume of about 5 cubic meters and an estimated mass of 12 tons. Formation of these crystals is attributed to unique geological conditions. Nazca lies above an underground magma chamber, approximately 3 to 5 kilometers below the cave. The magma heated the groundwater saturated with sulfide ions. When cool oxygenated surface water met the mineral-saturated heated water, sulfides were oxidized into sulfates, which precipitated as anhydrite. As the cave cooled below 56 degrees Celsius, anhydrite crystals dissolved, and gypsum crystals formed over an extremely slow process spanning at least 500,000 years. Scientific studies of the cave of the crystals have revealed valuable insights into crystal formation and microbial life within these extreme environments. Researchers have developed specialized equipment, such as refrigerated suits and breathing systems, to explore the cave safely. Studies have included mineralogical and crystallographic analyses, uranium-thorium dating, and microbial characterization of the gypsum crystals. The cave's accessibility is dependent on the water pumps of the mining company, and it was allowed to reflood in October 2015 after mining operations ceased. While further exploration would require significant removal of the crystals, the possibility of reopening the cave for research remains open if the mining company decides to open another entrance. Mount Vottovaara, situated in the West Karelian upland of the Republic of Karelia, is a notable rock formation standing at 417.3 meters above sea level. Stretching approximately 7 kilometers, it is composed of Jotnian quartzites and quartzite sandstones, fractured by numerous faults, possibly rejuvenated in the post-glacial period. The plateau of Mount Vottovaara hosts numerous rounded boulders, some in their original positions, which have sparked interest and speculation about their origins. While some believe these stone formations have a cultic purpose and belong to the culture of the ancient Sami people, others argue that they are naturally formed or modern constructs. Despite differing opinions, the area was declared a natural monument in August 2011, covering more than 1,500 hectares. The toponym Vottovaara originates from the Sami language, with Vatto meaning to conquer or victory, and Vaara translating to mountain. This interpretation suggests the name Mountain of Victory, possibly relating to ancient cultic sites or having an epic origin. The area's significance is further highlighted by its proximity to lakes and rivers, providing ample resources for hunting and fishing, which were primary activities of the ancient Sami people. The stone spheres of Costa Rica, known locally as bolas de piedra, represent one of the most intriguing archaeological mysteries of the region. With over 300 petrospheres found primarily on the Diquís Delta and Isla del Caño, these spherical artifacts are attributed to the extinct Diquís culture and are considered the best-known stone sculptures in the Isthmo-Colombian area. Ranging in size from a few centimeters to over 2 meters in diameter and weighing up to 15 tons, the spheres are primarily made of gabbro, a coarse-grained equivalent of basalt. Some are crafted from shell-rich limestone or sandstone. They are thought to have been used as decorative objects, markers of territory, or perhaps even as part of religious or ceremonial practices. The exact purpose and significance of the spheres remain uncertain, although they are commonly believed to have been placed in lines leading to the houses of chiefs. Despite their cultural and archaeological significance, some spheres were damaged or destroyed during the early 20th century clearing of the jungle for banana plantations by the United Fruit Company. Today, ongoing research aims to understand the symbolism and cultural context of these enigmatic artifacts, offering a glimpse into the ancient civilizations that once thrived in the region. Lake Karachay, nestled in the southern Ural Mountains of central Russia, became infamous as a result of its role as a dumping ground for radioactive waste from the nearby Mayak nuclear facility. Established in secrecy between 1946 and 1948 to produce plutonium for the Soviet atomic bomb project, Mayak prioritized production over safety, resulting in the contamination of surrounding water bodies like Lake Karachai. Initially, Lake Kiziltash served as a cooling water source for the reactors, but quickly became contaminated, leading to the use of Lake Karachay for dumping highly radioactive waste. However, the lake's small size made it unsuitable for cooling, so it became a permanent storage site for hazardous materials. The Kishtim disaster in 1957, caused by the explosion of underground storage vats at Mayak, spread contamination across the region. This incident, along with a drought in the 1960s that caused the lake to dry out, led to further radioactive dispersal. Efforts to contain the contamination included filling the lake with concrete blocks between 1978 and 1986, and eventually backfilling it entirely by November 2015. Today, Lake Karachay is a stark reminder of the environmental devastation caused by nuclear activities. With radiation levels exceeding those of the Chernobyl disaster, it stands as one of the most polluted places on Earth. Despite efforts to mitigate its impact, the lake's toxic legacy underscores the urgent need for responsible nuclear waste management and environmental protection measures. Deep in the deserts of Saudi Arabia, the enigmatic Naslaa rock stands as a testament to the wonders of nature's sculpting prowess. Located 50 kilometers south of the Tema oasis, this remarkable landform captures the imagination with its extraordinary split down the middle, dividing it into two perfectly balanced parts, delicately perched on small pedestals. Standing at an imposing 6 meters tall and stretching 9 meters wide, Naslaa's formation is a result of centuries of wind erosion and chemical weathering, aided by the moist conditions sheltered beneath its protective underside. This geological marvel, split by a distinct joint, is not to be mistaken for its namesake, Naslaa, adding to its mystique and allure. What truly sets Naslaa apart is its adorned southeast face, adorned with ancient petroglyphs that hint at a rich history and cultural significance. These intricate markings offer a tantalizing glimpse into the lives of those who once traversed these arid lands, leaving their mark upon the enduring canvas of stone. Naslaa's twin sandstone rocks stand as silent sentinels, bearing witness to the passage of time and the forces of nature. As visitors gaze upon its split form and decipher the messages etched into its surface, they are transported to a realm where the line between the natural and the mystical blurs, inviting exploration and contemplation in equal measure. In the heart of the barren Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan lies a spectacle unlike any other: the Darvaza gas crater, better known as the Door to Hell or the Gates of Hell. Picture a vast expanse of darkness punctuated by hundreds of natural gas fires, casting an eerie glow across the desert floor. This mesmerizing inferno has been burning since the 1980s, shrouded in mystery and intrigue. The origins of this otherworldly phenomenon remain shrouded in uncertainty. Some say it was a collapse that occurred in the 1960s, while others attribute its creation to a failed Soviet drilling expedition in 1971. Regardless of its beginnings, engineers took a bold step to prevent the spread of poisonous gases by igniting the crater, inadvertently giving birth to a perpetual blaze. Over the years, the Door to Hell has captured the imagination of adventurers and thrill-seekers from around the globe. Post-Soviet Turkmenistan has embraced its fiery icon, transforming it into a major tourist attraction. Visitors brave the rugged desert terrain to witness this mesmerizing spectacle firsthand, camping out under the stars in nearby yurts. In 2013, explorer George Karunis ventured where few dared to tread, descending into the depths of the crater to collect soil samples. His harrowing journey, sponsored by National Geographic, offered a rare glimpse into the inner workings of this Colosseum of fire. Despite calls to extinguish the inferno due to its environmental and health impacts, the Door to Hell continues to burn defiantly, a testament to the raw power of nature and the enduring allure of the unknown.